You think it's just fine to ignore the disturbing trend of science being suppressed, don't you? You think the fight against freedom of science is only happening in the US, and we're safe here in Germany. Newsflash, we're not as far removed from that reality as we'd like to think. The lines are being drawn, and it's not just about bans or restrictions. It's about the pressure to conform, to be quiet, to avoid controversy. Researchers are losing their jobs, being intimidated and defamed. Basic democratic rights are being trampled on. And what's even more insidious is that it's not just governments that are exerting influence. Universities themselves are becoming complicit in this oppression of free speech. You think it's okay for student protests to be criminalized? For scientists to be silenced because they express dissenting opinions? For the very idea of objectivity and neutrality to be sacrificed on the altar of ideological purity? Well, let me tell you, this is not just about some abstract concept of freedom of science. It's about the very foundation of our society. It's about the ability to question, to challenge, to seek truth. But it seems like no one wants to rock the boat. Politicians are more interested in playing it safe, in avoiding controversy, than in standing up for what's right. And universities? They're just as guilty. They'd rather keep their heads down and avoid taking a stand on anything that might be considered controversial. It's a toxic culture of fear, of self-censorship, where the only thing that matters is not offending anyone. But I'm here to tell you, it's time to wake up. It's time to take a stand. We can't afford to let this happen in our country. We need to fight for the principles of free speech, of academic freedom, of objectivity and neutrality. We need to make sure that scientists are able to do their work without fear of reprisal or persecution. So don't just sit there thinking it's someone else's problem. Don't just shrug and say, oh well. Take action. Demand better from your politicians, from your universities, from yourself. Stand up for what you believe in, even if it's unpopular. Because the alternative is too terrible to contemplate.